The Clippers were a team that surprised a lot of people this year, and they actually ran a competitive playoff against the Denver Nuggets, who in the end were just a little bit too strong, led by Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. James Harden did a lot of carrying this year, while Kawhi Leonard was out injured, but Kawhi came back and played really well in the finals. Zubac was a top 3 candidate for most improved. Norman Powell could have been 6th player of the year. He was really good this year. The acquisition was for Bogdan was fine. Derrick Jones Jr. was a good pickup. Chris Dunn was a good defender. Ben Simmons was actually a really good acquisition by them as well. And yeah, some of these other pieces, I feel like they would have been a little bit more competitive if they found the homes for some of found some better players for some of these guys. But that's what the off season's for, and that's what we're going to do in today's video. So the Timberwolves 2K reckon are going to win it all. Yesterday or the other day was the Knicks. So let's see who retires. Nicholas Batum is going to retire. That's fine. He can go. That's cool with us. So I don't think we're in a pick in this year's draft, which is absolutely fine by me. We do not own it. It's going to... We do. We have a swap. So we have pick 29. Okay. Interesting. Staff signing. I'm going to keep around Tyronn Lue. He's one of my favorite coaches in the NBA. I don't know why I have such a soft spot for him, considering I don't really like the Clippers, but yeah, that's completely fine. We're just going to go to the pick. We're going to see who's available here for us. Let's take Thomas Sobers. I like that pick. Thomas Sobers is probably going to go in the top 15 or so of the draft, I feel like. So it could be like Ace Bailey, Harper, Edgecombe. Make sure we sign Sorbers, and let's bring back Kobe Brown, and then we'll sign James Harden. Obviously, he's declined his player option, so I'm not going to bring back any of these guys. That's fine. And then moratorium. It's just James Harden that we need to sign. So he wants big money. I'm only going to offer him maybe a 2-year deal. Let's see if we can get this down to like 45. Do we do a 3-year deal? Nah, I reckon 2-year deal, $45 million. I hope that's okay. Ben Simmons we're definitely going to bring back, so let's give him a little bit of a payday. Maybe 3 years, $8 million. And Amir Coffey we're just going to let go. So Harden and Simmons back. All these other guys we're literally just going to let go. Patty Mills, my GOAT. We'll see you in another life, my friend. Cool. Okay. So now we don't really have much money to throw around, but if we can flip Ben Simmons to potentially a small forward position, so he can back up Norman Powell if we really wanted to. I like Chris Dunn starting, so Bogdan can really be flipped right now, and I want a better backup center. Okay, let's see if there's any players here we can quickly sign. Like Monte Morris is always fine. Yeah, let's sign maybe Monte Morris to like a 2-year minimum deal. See if he agrees to that, and he does. Okay, cool. So Monte Morris is a good little acquisition for us. Bruce Brown's here, but he might regress. We can definitely try and bring him in if we need to. And then there's really not many other players that we can actually afford, unfortunately. So yeah, none of these guys really jump out at me at great backup. I mean, we can just sign Bagley to a 2-year deal. I wouldn't mind doing that if he wants to come over for $4 million. Like, okay, we get Bump and Bagley, and then I actually wouldn't mind. Okay, so there's really not that many options here. Okay, that's fine. So our roster next year is going to be Morris and Harden. I'm going to trade Bogdan right now. I'm going to see if we can get a better backup shooting guard or a shooting guard, and we'll play Chris Dunn in the backup role. Norman Powell and Simmons. Norman Powell's fine for this year, but I think next year we'll trade him. Oh, okay. I would love to get Sorbers into this rotation, but I don't think we will. And Eubanks. So let's see if we can potentially trade, let's say Bogdan and Eubanks. And is there anyone else here that we can maybe throw in as well? Let's throw Cam Christie in there too, just for a young player. DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Tyson is very intriguing. Miles Bridges, Okogie, Mitchell. Ooh. Mitchell Robinson would be insanely good for this team. Sol Dalton Connect actually. Jaden Ivey and Isaiah Stewart. Okay, we did a Detroit rebuild the other day, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Do the Blazers have another player apart from Matisse Thybulle that maybe plays this? They have Ace Bailey now. If we can get Shaden Sharp, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. I'll throw in Jordan Miller as well. And I'll also throw in, I don't know. I'll also throw in, okay, you can't take Kobe Brown. I'll throw in a first round pick as well. They're not going to agree to this. They're not going to agree to this at all. Is this the Norman Powell trade? Are we going to trade Norman Powell right now? I think it might be. Okay, is there any other centers that you have as... Okay, it has to be Robert Williams. Shaden Sharp's not earning enough money though. That's the problem. I would love to get Shaden Sharp, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Let's see if they'll like... They won't even come close to trading, which is fine. I love Thomas Sobers, but I don't think we're going to get it done with Sobers, unfortunately. Like Jordan Miller, Cam Christie, these two swaps that we have, like we're throwing it all in. They counted. They're willing to make a big trade. The 2 firsts that we actually have available and our second. We get Dwalt Brief, who we can just let go. I don't even want Dwalt Brief. Dude, just give us Shaden Sharp and Robert Williams. Norman Powell, thank you for your service. We've moved on from Norman Powell. What an acquisition. That is insane. So we still have Bogdan, which I wanted to flip in that trade. But if we can now flip Bogdan and Drew Eubanks now for a small forward, that would be insanely fun. So Jalen Smith, Lonzo Ball, Marcus Smart. Oh, Nikhil Alexander-Walker would be kind of cool. Keldon Johnson, interesting. If we get Aaron Gordon, dude, what are we doing with this rebuild? We just went insanely hard so early. DeAndre Hunter would be kind of fun too. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? We have to do this Aaron Gordon trade. I'm fine with this. Okay. We're gonna do this Aaron Gordon trade. Okay. If the Clippers can pull these trades off this offseason, they might go close to winning it all. I swear, man. Okay, now we just have to sign. Oh, this is an ugly free agency. I guess we just signed Jordan McLaughlin for 1 year. Okay, cool. So our roster now then, if we switch Kawhi Leonard to a small forward, he goes up. So, okay. I don't know what we just did. Okay, so James Harden, McLaughlin, Shaden Sharp, Chris Dunn, Kawhi Leonard, Simmons, Aaron Gordon, Derek Jones Jr., Zubac, and Williams. Okay. Harden goes down 2, Zubac goes down 1. That's fine. Wow. I guess I'll see you guys at the end of year 1. Those trades are not realistic at all. These rebuilds aren't realistic at all, but we're just here to have fun. I know we just got insanely blessed with those trades that we just made, but we won 65 games on the year. Jokic MVP, Rookie of the Cooper Flag, DiVincenzo 6th player, Depoy Giannis, Evan Mobley Most Improved, Clutch Player Shea, and Tyronn Lue your Coach of the Year. What a year we had. Shout out to Crushables for this save. I don't know if it was your save that did this, but thanks. Thanks. I don't think we're gonna get any. We get James Harden here on all NBA third team. He had a pretty solid year. Pretty solid year. Do we get any defensive players here? We don't. Okay, that's fine. So we are the 1 seed in the West, which is insanely difficult to do. Kawhi Leonard led the way. James Harden, Shaden Sharp was amazing for us. Like he dropped off a little bit, but he's got like 2 guys in front. Aaron Gordon was still good too. Like, yeah, that's perfect for what we need. Zubac, Derek Jones Jr. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with this team. I know we're gonna have to pay Shaden Sharp and a couple other guys this offseason, but yeah, hopefully we can just get the job done. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us, and Game 4 goes to us. We just swept the Denver Nuggets, and now we draw now we draw the Timberwolves, who always kind of have my number in these videos. So they have Josh Giddey now. Interesting. That'd be a kind of fun pickup for them. So it's 1-1. It's 2-1 them. Do we want to maybe switch it up a little bit? Maybe we drop it down to an 8-man rotation, and this utilization I always forget to change. Okay, let's see if we can get it done. Game 3 goes to the Timberwolves. Okay, so maybe we're not going to get it done. Game 5 we lose. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Playoff statistics, like, was there anyone in particular? Oh, Shaden Sharp was rough. That was Zubac's numbers. Shaden Sharp, 10 points per game. 3-point shot fell off. Crazy. Crazy. All right. Damn, I thought we were going to actually do something good. Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, and okay, we lost to the team that goes on to win it all. Interesting stuff. All right, player retirements. There's a few notable retirees here, which I guess Steph Curry and KD and Paul George would keep going. I reckon Jimmy Butler would too. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. NBA draft time. We don't own any picks at all, which is fine. We end up giving up the 29th overall pick, which we had last year. Yeah, cool. All right, staff signing. Tyronn Lue, you can stick around. Make sure we actually have you. NBA draft time. I think we have a 2nd-round pick. We don't own anything. Okay, that's great. We don't own anything at all. We probably should have traded into the draft, actually. I didn't even think about that, but that's fine. Team player options. We'll bring back not Kobe Brown, but we'll bring, I guess Kobe Brown can be included in a trade, just salary filler if we need to. Shaden Sharp we're going to need to pay right now, so let's come in and pay that man. We need to pay Robert Williams as well, so Shaden Sharp wants a lot of money. Let's see if we can do similar to what we did to Jaden Ivey the other day. Maybe we're not going to get there. Let's see if we can do like $28 million over 3 years. We'll do a player option for maybe 3. We'll do 4 years. So let's see if we can bring this down to maybe around $28 million a year. And Shaden Sharp does accept. So that's fine by us. And then Robert Williams, do we want to bring back? Yeah, we'll bring back Robert Williams for sure. We'll give him a 2+1 for $12 million a year, and both those guys are going to come back, so they agree. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we need a backup. We need a point guard. That's for sure. I think we need a backup shooting guard now. I didn't realize how old Chris Dunn is. Why am I looking at per 36? Come on, man. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so was Simmons even remotely good for us last year? Like, he was fine. Like, Derek Jones, he's okay too, but it's like salary we could use. Like, is James Harden, like, maybe we can move on from James Harden. I don't know what we want to really look for. Okay, let's see if we can find like a James Harden trade. And then maybe build it out to maybe include some of the other guys we need to get rid of. I want to keep Kawhi Leonard, but James Harden, let's just see what we can get for him. So Dame, Darius Garland, Peyton Pritchard, Trae Young at the Clippers. Now that intrigues me a lot. Trae Young could be fun. Bam is kind of fun too. Laurie, no. What's the bonus? Connect. Jalen Suggs is also interesting. Like, that's not too bad at all. Cameron Johnson, no. Jamal Murray. DeJounte Murray. Scoot Henderson on the Clippers. Ooh. And we get Malachi Moreno. Jordan Poole. Okay, I'm kind of thinking this Trae Young trade I really like, but he's on a lot of money, but we'll have to pay Scoot Henderson. I mean, we're shedding some cap space by doing this. Okay, I don't know why the Hawks want to do this, but James Harden and Marvin Bagley for Trae Young, we are going to pop that trade. We just traded that. Cool. And now we kind of need to find a backup shooting guard. So if we can like trade Chris Dunn and Kobe Brown for a backup shooting guard, if we can maybe find one. Scottie Pippen's kind of fun. He could be really fun to bring into this team, not gonna lie. And then we can just find a shooting guard in free agency. Dalton Connect keeps getting offered to me, and I really want to take it. Ben Sheriff could improve quite a bit. Derek Whitehead, probably not. Jordan Hawkins, Grady Dick. Toronto want to give up on Grady Dick already. Bryce James, Exum, Nikhil Alexander Walker is kind of cool. Okay, give me Scottie Pippen. We never really get Scottie Pippen, and we get a first round pick too. So let's pop that trade. Bam. And now we need to find a backup shooting guard. So there's quite a few options here at the moment. Not really actually. I mean, give me Johnny Zhang. Like we sometimes pick him up in free agency. So what's the team looking like right now? I think it's pretty good, not gonna lie. We make a huge Trae Young acquisition, and now we have Scottie Pippen running off the bench. Shaden Sharp, Kawhi Leonard might regress, and same with Ben Simmons, but I'm kind of fine with that. I think we just run it back. I think we just go for it now. We got younger. Hopefully we got better. I don't know how 2K likes Trae Young. Aaron Gordon's down a couple overalls, but I think we're still good. I'm hoping we're still good. That backcourt has absolutely no defense, but we should be good. Fell off a little bit. Jokic MVP, Rookie of the Year Cameron Boozer, AJ Depens 6th player, defensive player Wemby, Liam McNeely most improved, clutch player Steph Curry, and Billy Donovan is your coach of the year. So do we get any Clippers on? We get Trae Young on second team, and yeah, unfortunately that's about it for awards. So we are the 3rd seed this year, so like still competitive, but maybe Kawhi Leonard just slipping a little bit. I don't know. Shaden Sharp was great. Aaron Gordon, maybe him. Maybe he's like I never do well when I get Aaron Gordon, but I thought that trade would be kind of fun. So yeah, maybe he's the problem. Maybe not the problem, but maybe the piece that we might need to move. Let's have a look at who let me just do the right thing. Okay, so they haven't really changed at all. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to the Nuggets. Game 3 they have the better player overall, but come on, man. This team isn't that bad. This team is not that bad. Okay, Game 4, we win. Game 5, we win. And Game 6, we win. Okay, so now we're through to the second round. We draw the Pelicans, who have Darren Pedersen on their team. They have a really strong team. Sohan always leaves the Spurs like almost all the time. So it's 1-1. It's 2-1 them. It's 3-1 them. Come on, man. Who is playing badly? Who is playing bad? I need to know, because you might get traded this offseason, because I really want to win with the Clippers. I really wanted to win with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, but we're going home. We're going home. Damn, that was disappointing, man. That's crazy disappointing. So Zion going up against Donovan Mitchell, and I mean, we lost to the eventual champions, but that was rough, man. That was rough. We didn't even look at their stats for last season. That sucks. So a lot of retirees, draft lottery. I don't think we own any picks or anything. We'll have a look and see. We have the 30th overall pick via the Pelicans, and that's about it. Okay, so star signing, Tyronn Lue, man. Like, we're gonna bring you back, but like, seriously, dude, you need to get your act together. You need to get your act together. We need to win a championship. So let's see. Is there a way we can potentially trade into this draft a little bit? Like, we've pick 30, and we have a few contracts we can potentially move around. Like Shade Sharp, he was really good for us last year. Trey Young was also really good for us last year. Kawhi Leonard was also really good. So yeah, I don't see where things are going wrong, unfortunately. So Aaron Gordon might have to be moved. And in all honesty, maybe we don't even draft with this pick. Maybe we just say, hey, what can we get for Aaron Gordon and pick 30? Which sucks, but we get Quentin Grimes, which is interesting. Jalen Harrelson, Patrick Williams, Okongwu, Miles Bridges, Zach Levine, OG, like Ty Jerome. None of these guys are power forwards that I'm insanely loving the idea of picking up. Okay. Let's see if I can come up with something good. Bro, I okay. I didn't think that was gonna go through at all. Let's sim to our pick real quick. Let's take AJ Robinson. We just acquired I'm okay. We just acquired Scotty Barnes. Yeah, that was the package we gave up for Scotty Barnes. Okay, I never get Scotty Barnes. That is nuts. Um, okay, so we're gonna probably have to do a couple more trades to fix the rest of this team. But okay, that's nuts. So Sobers is coming back, obviously. Baylor Scheinman, we're not gonna offer him the contract. Moratorium, we don't have any free agents. Okay, so we basically need, is there a center here that could be good to bring in? Oh, this center is not looking great, not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna keep Robert Williams. Yeah, I cannot believe we just pulled that off. I literally cannot believe we just pulled that off. Like, was Cam Jones okay? Yeah, Cam, like, I'm in shock. Okay, let's look at this roster real quick. So Scottie Pippen and Trey Young, that's perfect. Shaden Sharp and Johnny Juzang, I guess he's fine to play like as a backup shooting guard. We need a small forward. The rest of this team is kind of really good, not gonna lie. Fontecchio is here, but he hasn't really played much. Like, I guess give me Jalen Wilson off the bench. Like, that could be fine. We're gonna announce the rights on all these other guys. So we'll just sign Jalen Williams really quick. Or Jalen Wilson, sorry, really quick. Okay. I guess we'll really quickly see if we can maybe throw Johnny Dzang and AJ Robinson in this first and try and get a better shooting guard. Like, I don't think there's any around at all. No, there's not. Okay, I think we're just gonna run this team. We just acquired Scotty Barnes. This team is weird. I don't know what's come over me this video, but we've just made some insane big trades. Yeah, like this starting five is insane, but the bench, it drops off quickly. So yeah, hopefully this is our third and final year, but I'll see you guys at the end of it. I have to go out in a second, so this is our final year in charge. So Wemby, MVP, Tyron Stokes, Rookie of the Year, Noah SNK, 6 player, Depoy Wemby, Chris Sanak, Most Improved, Clutch Player, Jalen Brunson, and Billy Donovan is your Coach of the Year. So any Cavs, any Clippers on any of these teams? Unfortunately not. Okay. Kawhi Leonard is defensive second team in his age 36 season. That's pretty cool to see. So we are the third seed. We're going to go up against the Pelicans, who eliminated us last year. So yeah, pretty good all round from our guys. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's see what they did. They haven't changed at all. They just added Colin Sexton off the bench. So game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. And game 4 goes to the Pelicans. Game 5 goes to us. So now we draw the Kings. Okay, I'm going to drop this down to an 8-man rotation, just because I want the best players starting, and yeah, it kind of drops off pretty quick after the 6-man. So game 1 goes to the Kings, game 2 goes to us, game 3 goes to us, game 4 goes to us, and game 5 goes to the Kings. Game 6 goes to us. So wait, who do the Kings actually have? They have a really fun team, not gonna lie. Jalen Green always just moves around. So now we get the hardest task in basketball, coming up against Wemby in whatever year this is for him. Game 1 goes to the Spurs. Game 2 goes to the Spurs. Okay, what if we drop this down to? What if we drop this down to a 6-man rotation? Let's see what happens. The Spurs are gonna win it all. The Spurs are going to win it all. Okay, 3-1. We get eliminated. Jokic coming up. Jokic ended up on the Nets with Julius Randle. Very good team. But the Spurs win it all. Okay. Wemby is your finals MVP. Unfortunately, we didn't get the job done, but we built a fun team around Kawhi Leonard that he's probably going to retire this offseason, but there's like a young core here still. Like apart from Zubac, like Trey is still kind of in his prime, but yeah, I don't know what the Clippers are going to do after this season. Like they had a pretty successful season. Does James Harden stick around? Does he find a new team? Do they blow it up now that they've had the year in their new arena? It's going to be interesting to see what the Clippers do, man. But I'm kind of excited to see what they do. Hopefully some good things. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.